Hi there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training website passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I will teach you how to pass a Band 6 NHS interview. So it does not matter which Band 6 role you are applying for, make sure you stay tuned because I will help you to pass your interview. And to achieve that goal, this is what I will cover. I will give you a list of Band 6 NHS job interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. And these questions are applicable to all Band 6 job roles. I will then give you example answers to difficult Band 6 NHS interview questions. I will also give you some really important tips on how you can stand out during your Band 6 job interview, and I will also tell you how you can get access to further resources, including these slides and the answers, to help you succeed. And just very quickly, please do make sure you subscribe to this channel. Lots of you are passing your NHS job interviews as a result, and I don't want you to miss out. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video, and please do give the video a like because that tells me you find the content useful. Thank you very much. So the first Band 6 interview question I want you to prepare for is, tell me about yourself. Now, in this first Band 6 NHS interview question, show you have the necessary skills, the qualities and the competencies to meet the demands of the role. My advice is to make sure you refer to the following competencies in your answer: your ability to provide first-class patient care, being able to communicate effectively, your understanding of the importance of health, safety and security, being able to maintain competence in your role, and also your ability to work as part of a team. Let me now give you an example answer to the question, tell me about yourself, that incorporates all of those competencies. Here we go. Over the years, I have gained considerable experience in a multitude of different areas and situations that have enabled me to consistently maintain competence in my role. Health, safety and security are at the top of my priorities whilst carrying out my duties, and this focus then allows me to provide outstanding care for our patients. Now, in everything I do, I consistently demonstrate respect and compassion, and I always focus on delivering a first-class service for the NHS. My technical skills and knowledge, I believe, are second to none. I have a definitive career development plan, and I always ensure I dedicate time to my own professional development. Finally, I am a strong communicator who understands that for communication to be effective, it needs to be a two-way process. If I am successful, I will always support other NHS workers, teams and departments to achieve their goals, and I will ensure the work I do is always in line with the important NHS working practices and values. That is a brilliant answer. It is positive in nature and it sets you up with confidence for the rest of your Band 6 interview. Now, you can either pause the video if you want to and take a note of the questions and answers as we work through them together, or if you want to wait, I will soon tell you where you can download my full set of 26 NHS Band 6 interview questions and top scoring answers, including the ones we are covering today during this presentation. Here is the next question. Why do you want to work for the NHS? Now, this question is guaranteed to come up pretty much early on during your NHS Band 6 interview. My advice is to be sure to demonstrate a passion for wanting to work in the NHS and talk about how you are looking forward to collaborating with other professional healthcare workers to achieve a common objective. Here is my example answer to help you. Why do you want to work for the NHS? I want to work for the NHS because, in my opinion, it is simply the best healthcare organisation in the world. I say this because the passion everyone puts into delivering outstanding patient care is incredible. Everyone I have seen in the NHS works tirelessly to provide a service that meets the expectations of patients, and there is a real commitment to continuous improvement and development. Working for this organisation would be a great privilege, and I would take pride in collaborating with all the other healthcare professionals to meet the objectives of this NHS Trust. That is another really strong answer that will help you to pass your Band 6 interview. Now, don't go anywhere because I still have more questions and answers to give you. But when you're ready, if you want to click that link that has appeared in the top right hand corner of the video, it will take you through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download my full set of 26 Band 6 NHS interview questions and top scoring answers, including the ones we are covering today within these slides. Let's take a look at another Band 6 interview question. Tell me about a time when your communication skills helped to resolve a confrontational or challenging situation. This is a difficult question. Now, this NHS Band 6 interview question is clearly assessing the competency of effective communication. In your answer, focus on how you listened to the other person, how you showed understanding for their situation, and how you utilize strong communication skills to achieve the desired outcome. So here's a great example answer to help you. Tell me about a time when your communication skills helped to resolve a confrontational or challenging situation. It was a very busy period within our department and patient waiting times were excessive. Whilst walking through the patient waiting area, I overheard a man being rude and slightly confrontational towards the ward clerk. He was clearly frustrated with the amount of time he was having to wait. Now, although the ward clerk was capable of dealing with the situation, I knew how much pressure they were under, so I stopped to talk to the man. I asked him to explain the issue, and whilst he was talking, I listened, and I demonstrated understanding and empathy for the excessive waiting times. I then went on to explain that we were all genuinely working as fast as we could, and that his ongoing patience was very much valued, and that he had my word we would get to see him as soon as was possible. Now, just by listening to him, showing a level of understanding, and by reassuring him we were working as fast as we could, I was able to help diffuse the situation. That's a really good example answer to that tough behavioural interview question. And also, importantly, it shows that you are using effective listening and communication skills to achieve the outcome that you want. Let's have a look at another NHS Band 6 interview question. Tell me about a time when someone asked you to do something that went against your values. Now, when answering this difficult NHS Band 6 behavioural interview question, pick one of the NHS values and talk about how you insisted it was adhered to whilst carrying out your work. So here's another great answer to help you. Tell me about a time when someone asked you to do something that went against your values. I was working alongside a healthcare assistant taking care of an elderly patient in a previous role. We had a very busy schedule that day and we needed to move the patient from a chair onto their bed. Now, unfortunately, due to the size of the patient, we needed 4 people to safely move him. However, it was going to be at least 10 minutes before more staff became available, so the healthcare assistant suggested we do it with just the 2 of us to save time. Now, when I refused, they were clearly put out because this would put us back even further. However, I explained to them that there was no way I was going to risk injuring the patient or myself by moving someone who clearly needed greater assistance. This, I informed them, went against the value of commitment to quality of care, and it was essential we followed correct manual handling procedures. I suggested we wait, but in the meantime, we used the time wisely by completing the patient care record and assessing what we needed to do when we reached our next patient. So that shows that you have the confidence and the determination to stand by your values, which are aligned to the NHS values. And in this case, it was the value of commitment to quality of care. Here is the next question. Tell me how you have contributed to the health, safety or security of a previous healthcare organisation or department. Now, in your answer to this common Band 6 interview question, talk about a situation you were in where you improved working practices or helped improve the safety of a team or a department. So here's my example answer to help you. Tell me how you have contributed to the health, safety or security of a previous healthcare organisation or department. In a previous healthcare organisation I was working at, I noticed the treads on the steps outside the main entrance to the building were insecure. Now, there was clearly the potential for harm to either a patient, a worker or a contractor, so I decided to raise the issue with the on-site health and safety manager. We both agreed it should be categorised as a moderate level 3 risk incident due to the fact an injury could occur and litigation was possible. I understand that the NHS is responsible for ensuring the working environment is safe for everyone, including staff, visitors and patients. Now, this is a legal requirement under the Health and Safety at Work Act 1974 and the Management of Health and Safety at Work Regulations 1999. That's a really good example answer because you are showing that you have the necessary observational skills to identify a safety issue. You are then taking the appropriate action, and you are also referring to the relevant laws at the end of your answer, which is demonstrating your technical knowledge and skills. Here is the next question. How do you approach identifying and developing talent in a team? All NHS Band 6 roles have a responsibility to identify and nurture talent. The NHS needs strong leaders, and if someone in your team demonstrates potential, it is important they are encouraged. So here's a great way to answer this interview question. How do you approach identifying and developing talent in a team? First and foremost, I understand that I would have a responsibility to identify, nurture and help develop those people who are keen on advancement. The NHS needs leaders and passionate managers, and I believe I have the skills necessary to identify those people. It starts by having a conversation with people in your team to ascertain their short, medium and long-term career goals. I would observe people within the team to ensure they were carrying out their duties diligently, professionally and in line with the operational procedures and the NHS values. Now, those people who work hard and demonstrate competence, I would praise and encourage to consider advancement within the NHS. It would then be important that they receive the right training, they gain the relevant experiences necessary to advance and develop, and they maintain a future career development plan that empowers them to achieve their goals. Finally, it is important to ensure you give feedback to people within a team, as this helps them to develop long term and to maintain high standards. Feedback has helped me to develop in my career, and I would be keen to pass on my knowledge and experience to help others advance too. So that's another really good answer to help you. Now, the next thing to do is please make sure you click that link in the top right hand corner of the video. It will take you through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download my full set of 26 NHS Band 6 interview questions and top scoring answers, including the ones we have been working through together today. I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. And finally, please give the video a like because that tells me you find the content useful. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best for passing your Band 6 NHS interview. Have a brilliant day.